how do you decide which way the Illuvitar is facing? Whether it's coming from the left, coming from the right? Are they all facing the same way?
No, actually, we are trying to standardize it a little bit right now because we at the beginning especially we were just way too enthusiastic about how we're going to do this, so we're putting them in all these crazy poses and perspectives, and it's like, oh, that's so cool, but we ended up having to redraw a whole bunch of them because it was just becoming, if you, for example, if you have like where is it, if you're having a face, right? So let's say this is a face and it's normal, and you can put the glasses on like that, and maybe a nose and a hat. That's easy. But as soon as you start to draw a face and it's like this,
Right.
then all of a sudden it's like, oh shit, no, that hat works great, but then all of a sudden, the hat starts to overlap with everything that's below it, and that's sort of something that we made a few mistakes at the beginning, so we have to sort of standardize the look a little bit. But because all these characters look so vastly different from one another,
Hmm.
you won't really notice
That makes
that
sense. I
it
mean, look at
is
the
different.
look at the variety in these faces. Like, look at this big face with the big droopy nose, and then the eyes are tiny way up top. Here's a gigantic eye that takes up like 25% of the frame. The variety here is like insane. This is more, standard animal
Yep.
look.
Yeah.
But then the ears are on top, the ears are on the sides. The ears here take up 30% of the frame. I mean, the variety
Yeah.
to try to make these accessories work is crazy. Um, this one has horns and tiny ears. I mean, that's wild. So that totally makes
Yeah.
sense on limiting the number of accessories. Like this one is like literally like a serpent, and so
Yeah.
the forms of
No
these
ears.
Illuvitars are drastically different, from serpent to humanoid to fox to, look at this freaking dragon. Like, it's not a dragon. Sorry, Aaron, it's not a dragon, but you get what I'm saying. The variety is wild.
Yeah. Yeah. So we got to standardize it a little bit, or we're just shooting ourselves in the foot and, making it incredibly more difficult for ourselves to get these done in any sort of reasonable time frame, I guess. And then we come to the when amount as well. If we
Makes
if we
sense.
want to do it, we could. We probably could, but it just make it everything so much more work. And at some point, you just want this guy.